Welcome to ElitMind Academy podcast, ElitTalk. ElitTalk is a breakthrough technology, AI and ML data and cloud-oriented podcast created by top experts in the field of MDW solutions and analytics. Together with our guests, we present the newest updates in leading technology vendors.
Welcome to ElitTalk. Today we are having Jakub Bilski. Hi, Jakub.
Hello, Sylwia.
Who is experienced data and analytics consultant and have variety of experience in general reporting area. So today we are going to talk on comparison between financial reporting that we are all more familiar and some new topic that is connected with ESG reporting. So hello, Jakub.
Hello, Sylwia. Thank you for this introduction, and it's great to be here. And hello, everyone.
Okay, so I think let's jump into key differences because I think that is extremely interesting. If you can tell us more on key differences between financial and ESG reporting.
Yes, that's a very good place to start. And I would say that the key differences lie in the type and scope of the data and information that we are using for the reporting purposes. And when it comes to ESG topics, I would add here also the organizational maturity, awareness, and readiness to implement those metrics.
Can you tell us a bit more? Because I think to understand this process, it would be good to hear more on that area.
Yeah, sure. Well, when it comes to financial reporting, this is nothing new. It has been around for many times, for many years, and for a very long time. And of course, it is more quantitative and regulated world where we focusing more on numerical data like balance sheets and income statements. But we already have a lot of experience with it. We know how to approach the financial data. We know how to address and approach different financial reporting scenarios. On the other hand, ESG reporting is a relatively new field that focus on a much wider range of factors. It includes information about companies' environmental impact, social responsibilities, and governance practices. And those areas are more qualitative and are not so standardized yet. So such a reporting goes much beyond the financial performance. And but it is maybe also worth to say that it also very often impacted. So there are more and more common points where those two words of financial reporting and ESG reporting intersect each other. And this can make ESG reporting more complex to implement and challenging. Especially, as I said earlier, it is a relatively new area also for organizational, where those organization needs to consider new standards, new requirements, and constantly growing expectations.
When it comes to those requirements, we have those EFRAG guidelines that are quite new. We have CSRD, we have European sustainability reporting standards. So this is all very fresh, and organizations learn how to actually use it. So it is actually helpful instead of challenging task. So I think what you also brought to my attention is this it cannot be separated. I mean the ESG area with this financial area. And I think you just summarized the double materiality purpose that needs to always evaluate the impact that you are having, but also in terms of the financial situation of the company. So I think it was really accurate. So like coming to next questions. So when it comes to like newly published like EFRAG guidelines, so how like those rapidly challenging frameworks affect like the companies, and are there like any like inconsistency issues?
Yeah. Well, we all live in a crazy world where things happen from day to day, and the same goes to data-related issues and challenges. And since time when ESG moved from voluntary to mandatory, all the organizational procedures and systems, including data management, control, and so on, reporting environments need to adapt to it. And indeed, constantly new, changing regulations and new frameworks are a significant challenge here. And we hear a lot about it from our customer during the discussions, during the delivering the projects, that this is a real issue and it's very troublesome. And in order to address this issue, we built a team of ESG experts which will be able to support our customers in the ESG consulting area, but also with adoption of adoption technology as a whole, and custom solutions, but also ready-to-go products like Microsoft Sustainability Manager, which are ready-to-go products that are a very good starting point to start collecting the data and report it.
Yeah, I think that it is a key for organization to have like the right tools that can like streamline the process and increase efficiency. So when it comes like to the data collection like matrix, how you would like describe like your experience? Like you have the experience in various like projects collecting like the data, preparing the report. How do you feel it corresponds when it comes to data collection process in ESG?
Okay. Of course, we can leverage the data technology, the cloud technology, to streamline the data, to collect the data and reporting processes. And this is also nothing new for us. The main thing that changed is the data itself. So we need to discover the data, collect it, understand it, and apply around it a set of metrics. And with such approach, especially with the custom solutions, we can make sure that and ensure that the data will be available, the data will be accurate, and the data will be aligned with those standards.
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, I think we all can understand that financial reporting and any reporting together with ESG is basically having some common steps like this data collection. So you need to identify where is the data, you need to like map the sources, you need to, somehow collect them, and preferred way is like to do it like automatically. So you're removing like this data quality like bridges. So I think like it is like quite promising that we can treat it like in the same way and use like the same routines and expertise that we already have, with the only difference on having this data in different scope and different metrics, as you mentioned. So instead of, financial, year income, then you will have, emission scope 1, carbon footprint. Actually, coming to like making life easier for our customers, can you tell us more about like the technology that can support them?
Yeah, technology plays a crucial role here. And of course, we have many different vendors, different technologies, different solutions that can support us with this area. And issue is, of course, to choose wisely the correct one to address our requirements. And maybe I can, mention about Microsoft Fabric, which has been released recently, and it has been quite loudly recently. And I'm a very fan of it, I would say. It is a brand new, comprehensive analytical software as a service solution platform that allow us to first collect the data, fetch the data, transform this data, and store this data within the one platform using, for example, the data lake approach, and then report on it using known for most of companies Power BI. And we already observe that there are more and more functionalities and built-in modules that also support and accelerate the data around the organization. And for example, in Microsoft Fabric, we have a module called Industry Solutions. And this module already covered the sustainability topics. And such a platform like Microsoft Fabric and ready-to-go solutions are and ready-to-go solutions or frameworks not only improve the accuracy, but also can support us with enhancing the data reliability.
Yeah, that's very interesting what you mentioned. Yeah, so Microsoft Fabric is having this sustainability modules like built in. And because, we talk about Microsoft Sustainability Manager that is oriented around environmental data, so mainly emissions, water, and waste. But then the question is, where is S&G? We need to also cover social and governance. And this data model is included in Fabric. So generally, this is very useful because, as you said, using this one lake, organization can push whole data into this one lake, and then using the data model, prepare the exact metrics that are required by CSRD. So that's really great. And how we can address data accuracy and consistency?
You need to have the right data, and of course you need to be sure that data is accurate and reliable. And this is of course easier said than done, because companies face a lot of challenges due to the size of the organization or complexity of their operations and business itself. And if we have a company that is spread around the world with a lot of division and so on, and there is no streamlined data collection process, it is really challenging to get reliable data. And I would say that the answer here is the right data governance and processes. And in place, so developed and established. What else? Integration with your existing reporting systems, internal audits, and third-party verifications that could be approached similar to the financial audits. What is also very crucial is to have documented and all the processes about how handle the data and how to establish automated rules that will validate this data and make the data accurate across the reports. One more thing and area, in fact, is the data awareness, and we need to take care of it. So I'm talking here about all the education initiative data awareness programs.
Yeah, I think you have very valid point on the processes, because when you are not having this reliable processes, then the data will not be accurate, because if someone else is involved, then you will get the different types of results. So I think that this is extremely valid to understand that the tool itself, it will not work properly. It will navigate, it will support, but you also need to have the processes established as integral part of this sustainability management framework to make sure it works efficiently and it's reliable and auditable, of course. So going to my next question, when it comes to future, what would we say, or what would we imagine that ESG reporting is heading to?
Well, I believe ESG reporting will evolve and will become as standardized and important as financial reports. As you know, the stakeholders, investors, and regulators are increasingly demanding the transparency in ESG area, and I believe it will drive the adoption of new frameworks and technology. And what else? Over time, we will probably see more metrics, ESG metrics, implemented and embedded in the financial systems and application, and that will give us a much wider and holistic view of the company performance.
Yeah, I agree. I think it needs to go hand in hand. There is no, reason to separate that. To see the mutual opportunities, you definitely need to see those processes complementing each other. So Jakub, thank you for this very insightful interview. And I really hope that you will bring this brighter ESG reporting for our customers. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.